Good afternoon, everyone. Presenting today my training modules on the Healthy Babies Manual for the Child and Youth Services Program for Nuu-chah-nulth Tribal Council. Class Witsa Act Kwisa Amti, Vicky White, Clasa Mamakti Amti. My name is Vicky White. I come from the David family from Tlaokoyat Nation, which is a Nuu-chah-nulth community. I'm a Tsishat band member, and I reside here in the traditional territory of the Snuneymuxw First Nation, where I am presenting from today. What I will say is that I have been a part of the MPH program for a number of years, doing this on a part-time basis, and my focus is on Indigenous people's health. And I wanted to also acknowledge the Nuu-chah-nulth Tribal Council with whom I did my practicum. They're located in Port Alberni, and they offer a number of services and programs to 14 First Nations on the west coast of Vancouver Island. I was very fortunate to be able to do my practicum remotely for the most part, and very accommodating in terms of scheduling and evenings and weekends. So sincere gratitude to the Tribal Council for allowing me to participate in this work, as well as being so accommodating with me. And you'll have to excuse me, I'm getting over a flu, so my voice is just not the greatest right now. So the history of colonization in Canada. First Nations, Inuit, and Métis Nation children were taken from their families and communities to attend residential schools, which were often located far from their homes. Residential schools were a systematic government-sponsored attempt to destroy Aboriginal cultures and languages and to assimilate Aboriginal people so they no longer existed as distinct people. First Nations, Inuit, and Métis populations experienced health inequity as they were forcibly colonized. Therefore, health practice with a focus on First Nations worldview is necessary to connect with people in ways that resonate with them. Protective factors strengthen individuals, families, and communities, and aid in reducing vulnerabilities and achieving health and social benefits, and are best developed during the prenatal, postnatal period. An easy temperament, social and emotional competence, healthy family attachment, school connectedness, participation in a faith community, and having a meaningful adult role model relationship during adolescence or a support relationship in adulthood are all factors that are all protective factors. Healthy early child development is a means of enhancing quality of life and building protective factors, and it focuses development as a powerful determinant of health. Early child experiences can exert a powerful influence in altering well-being, building coping abilities and competencies, and helping make children physically strong and emotionally healthy. Worldview and Nuu-chah-nulth Healthy Babies Child and Youth Services Manual. Worldviews are cognitive, perceptual, and effective maps that people continuously use to make sense of the social landscape and to find their way to whatever goals they seek. In Nuu-chah-nulth worldview, each life is a precious journey, and the health and wellness of expectant women and the children and the child they are carrying are central to the vibrancy of the nation. Healthy Babies Child and Youth Services Manual aims to support and empower expectant mothers, new parents, and their families. It creates welcoming spaces to learn from each other, to learn from traditional Nuu-chah-nulth teachings, and to grow and bond. The goals of the Healthy Babies Manual, I'm connecting them to the First Nations Health Authority Directive number 1, where we're talking about community-driven, nation-based programs, which outline that program, service, and policy development must be informed and driven by the grassroots level. The Healthy Babies Child and Youth Services Manual is a community-driven approach that incorporates Nuu-chah-nulth worldview and is based upon the following goals: to provide resources for child and youth services to implement culturally safe, effective, and consistent care, to develop common topics for discussions for baby groups within the Healthy Baby program with suggestions of what may be appropriate or possible, and to direct fellow Child and Youth Services team members to find resources and information within and outside of the community. Healthy Babies training modules. So part of my practicum was editing a large document that was the actual Healthy Babies manual. It's about a 200-page document. And from that, the project that became part of my MPH was developing training modules from the material. So the training material was developed utilizing the manual, and it focused on 8 themes. The first theme is pregnancy, which is outlined as all about the birthing person and developing baby as they navigate each trimester. Theme number 2 was about birth, the information needed to help the birth person, partners, and families prepare for labor and birth. Theme 3, life with your baby, which details practical information that helps mothers, families, and communities settle in for the care of the newborn. Theme 4, baby care, keeping babies safe, healthy, and culturally supported. And theme 5, baby development up to first year, which provides information on typical milestones and how we navigate, how we can support a baby's development. Theme 6, feeding your baby, which details baby's nutritional needs, traditional first foods, with information on breastfeeding and helpful tips on when to introduce solid foods. Theme 7, keeping our mothers healthy and other tips. And theme 8, pregnancy lifestyles, an opportunity to build new habits and reduce risks to mother and baby to keep both healthy and well. The training modules will be utilized to provide orientation to new Child and Youth Services team members of Nuu-chah-nulth Tribal Council and to provide training to Nuu-chah-nulth communities who offer their own maternal health services. The photo you see here on the right of the screen is actually one of the supporting cards to the training modules themselves, and that one's card 1, the one about pregnancy. And it gives you a snapshot of what the training modules look like. Recommendations: the Nuu-chah-nulth approach with the Healthy Babies Child and Youth Service Manual is centered on the care for the birth person and the life they are carrying, and is grounded in respect. One of the recommendations is to provide a 1-day workshop with the NTC Child and Youth Services team to review and seek their input on the training modules, to identify the facilitator of the training modules and schedule a meeting with them to review the proposed method and material, and to create a bottom-up approach where the Child and Youth Service team members are part of the collaboration. Part of the collaboration and the action for dissemination. Implications for public health. Eurocentric public health, proposed maternal health as an opportune time. Sorry, hold on just one second. So sorry. Eurocentric public health, proposed maternal health as an opportune time for implementing health promotion strategies that provide support, information, and education to expectant mothers on topics which aid in the development of a healthy baby in utero. It is necessary to shift away from the Eurocentric methods of dissemination of material when working with First Nations population and move towards a First Nation-centered approach to care, which is based on First Nations worldview and values. In conclusion, core public health programs are long-term and are intended to improve overall health and well-being. They are capable of preventing a wide range of acute and chronic diseases and disability, as well as injuries. This culminating project highlighted the importance of pre-post-pregnancy health promotion as a powerful determinant of health, and creating the training material, which was grounded in worldview, is an important practice to follow. Nuu-chah-nulth uphold that each life is a precious journey. I'd like to say thank you very much to the UVic MPH faculty and practicum coordinators, Kathy and Amy and Renee, Betty, Heather, and Jillian, all of course who played significant roles in getting me here to this point today. I know, Amy, thank you very much for reaching in and catching me and helping support me get to the through the final leg of this journey. Big thank you to my practicum supervisor at the Tribal Council, Lynette Lucas, as well as her team in the Child and Youth Services Department. And a big thank you to my family and my support systems. And are there any questions?